Hey guys, CrystalStarStudio here, back again for more Let's Play Ratchet and Clank. Today, we're going home to Velden. And that's really about it.
Ignore the fact that I'm on Cur 1.
Yeah, how do we get here?
I was, like I said, I was farming for bolts.
Oh, okay.
Like, I just went to various random planets, and Cur 1 happened to be the one where I felt satisfied in the number of bolts I had.
Why does it look like there's blueberries growing on that planet?
Chairman Drek is growing his own blueberry patch.
Drek, what are you planning? I'm making a blueberry pie. I don't know where we came from that.
Right. Look how big this planet is.
Wow.
The last time we were here.
Doesn't look that big to me.
Well, you think of it, like, honestly, like, it kind of stretches out. And of course, you have these frog things here again, which aren't really that an issue. But the main enemy that you'll be finding a lot of here is these soldier guys, which is very annoying. These guys. But of course, unfortunately, the one skill point, the last skill point that we have yet to get in this game, involves killing 10 of these guys with a wrench and wrench only. Luckily, though, the number carries over if you die. So honestly, you don't have to be careful or anything like that. It's not a Daredevil run or anything like that.
Daredevil.
Thank God. I think I did that with another one, another achievement, or I call them achievements. Been playing way too much Xbox. Anyway, yeah, I think there's a few other skill points that are a little generous in that way too.
You're slowly descending into the horror that is being an achievement whore.
I know.
I will never become an achievement whore, because I don't have an Xbox.
It's not...
You have a PlayStation.
You have Steam.
That's true, but I will not get consumed.
Sure you will.
Honestly, though, sometimes it actually is, like, achievements actually do give you a hint of whether something is good or not. Case in point, the first Fable 3 DLC. Like, the first red flag that came up with that DLC was the fact that there was not a single achievement on there. And I get shot by that one guy, so the bomb exploded prematurely.
Personally,
This is the point where I'm pissed.
well, personally, I think if there are any kind of achievements in a game, I think it has to be based in the game itself. I think it's kind of... I never saw the point of, like, there being, like, a universal system for trophies or achievements and whatnot. But that's just me.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Nintendo, for the most part, is kind of stepped away from the whole achievement thing. Like, if they have anything like that, it's like... Well, like, the way they do it's kind of like Kid Icarus and Brawl and stuff like that, where you have to do, like, certain things, even then you have a lot of them.
Yeah, those are the kind of achievements I like, because those are just totally based in the game. They're a part of the game, specifically.
There are some achievements of that, oh yeah, there's 4 of these guys, kind of like, but, I don't know, some of the achievements, though, sometimes, like, you definitely feel honor, or, like, prideful getting them, like, say, 100%ing Super Meat Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, that definitely gets you bragging rights.
Yeah.
I'll admit to that, but do we really need, like, Xbox Live to tell us that?
I don't know. Honestly, it kind of saddens me how Xbox Live is more popular than PlayStation Network, even though PlayStation Network is completely free.
That's the thing. You get what you pay for. Xbox Live has more support and involvement.
Not to mention, well, I think I've mentioned this before, like, the only reason why Xbox Live is more popular than PlayStation Network is just because of the so-called mistake that Microsoft made with releasing their console early. Not to mention that they were, well, that, and they were technically the first one to get that whole thing set up, because, like, the PlayStation 2 didn't really have that much of an online thing, but the Xbox did. Yeah, the Xbox did. To be honest, that's probably what did it, honestly. I'm probably just being like a fanboy or something, just saying the other thing.
And to link this subject back to Ratchet and Clank, the third game in the series, Up Your Arsenal, was one of the few PS2 games with online play.
Yeah, that's true. got that game, and I have yet to play it because I told myself that I didn't want to play it until I had beaten the second one, and I've just been late. I just have like that end of the game issue that I have with most games, where like I get to the final boss and like,
I'm close enough.
I don't know. I need to. I just like feel like I need to collect stuff because yeah, there's the 10th guy. Like I feel like I had the like one of the upgrades that you can get in the game. And I skip forward to the part where, you know, I catch up. And I get smart here. And take these out from the distance.
Yeah.
But, you can, not only can you get weapons in, going commando, you can also get armor, which reduces the amount of damage that you have to take. Although, pretty much at the later points of the game, you almost have to get the armor, because the amount of damage that they cost you is just ridiculous. But, yeah.
But speaking of PS2 online, like, how many games on the system had online anyway? I get the impression that it was only...
Not very many.
Yeah, like,
only it was kind of like the GameCube. Like, the PS2 probably had a few more than the GameCube did, and even then, like, GameCube barely had any to begin with. Like, Kirby's Era is, like, the only one I can think of offhand that had, like...
Well, yeah, but, like, it wasn't really online, it was just the whole LAN thing.
Yeah. Same with Double Dash.
Yeah,
Double Dash had it too.
But like you would think that like the free service would be more popular, and like honestly, I do like PlayStation thing because like Xbox, they recently redid their whole thing to make it look more, you know, Windows Phone-ish kind of thing, Windows 7 kind of crap, and they started putting advertisements on there. I mean, if we pay like $50 to $60 a year, we shouldn't have to see advertisements.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Not to mention that, honestly, I feel as though PlayStation does the whole premium thing a lot better than the other one. And, like, I'm talking because, like, I feel as though you can go around this circle, and I keep thinking that there's something here, but there isn't. So I'm just going to talk over it.
Yeah.
Intelligent. But with PlayStation, you have the PlayStation Plus. It's completely optional. You don't have to get it in order to play with people online. And, like, with it, you get like, you know, I think early access to DLC, you get access to like special offers and features like sales and stuff, and of course you're given free games. Like if you like download it right now, you can get like Infamous 2 and I think Little Big Planet 2 completely for free, assuming your PlayStation has enough memory to download it.
You know, the funny thing is, those games have been given out for free or in bundles a lot. They're like the freebie games.
Still, I haven't played Infamous 2, and I really wanted to since I really liked Infamous 1, so...
Oh yeah, wasn't Infamous 1 given out for free after the PSN security breach?
I think that was one of the games, yeah, and yeah. I like this view, like, you actually get to see the, bard.
That's cool.
But, yeah, because if you didn't notice in the Drek's orbit, Drek's fleet, I'm mixing things. If you notice, like, there was a big purple beam, like, kind of going back to this planet, and, like, it took me a while to realize this, but that was actually them towing the planet.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Anyways,
trucks? Nah, we tow planets here.
But we've officially arrived at the first checkpoint for this planet, because you have a Gadgetron thing here.
Hey, Fuzzball.
Hey there, Fuzzball. Haven't you been here enough?
I think you've had enough.
I'll tell you what I've had enough.
And guys, we're being used the Hydro Displacer again.
Oh no.
Oh, thank God.
There better not be any fish.
No, there isn't any.
Good.
We just got rid of all the fish after a while. Never brought them back.
Well, to be honest, we haven't really had very many aquatic planets beyond Poketaru, and even then they weren't even...
Yeah. Poketaru.
Yeah. I think our viewers can tell that this planet is boring for the most part.
Well, it's just challenging if anything, because you have to deal with so many of these damn commandos.
Yeah. But I mean, it's all, like, segments you've seen before already in the game.
At this point, it's all completely new. Well, it's kind of been new since at Trespasser Gate, actually, but, yeah.
Well, I think he's saying that, like, a lot of these sections, like, look like other parts of the game. Not like, this is not, like... It's not like saying that we've been here before. It's just saying that it's reminiscent of other things we've already done.
This true. I mean, I would say this area kind of reminds me of Alice in a way.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to be careful here. There's a lot of soldiers, honestly. Like, there's a
Once again, you are sniping.
Well, you pretty much have to in order to stay safe. I mean, you kind of just go in gung-ho. You're going to get overwhelmed really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm not criticizing you. That's actually a very smart approach. I'm just saying, we've seen this situation before.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a cheap hit. That frog got in right there.
Oh boy.
And trying to be careful right here. Like, the issue isn't the frogs right there. It's the soldiers right behind the frogs. And there's like another 3 or 4 right there.
It's like the frogs are cannon fodder. Just meat shields. Distractions. So what are you doing now?
Trying to see if I can reach them from here.
That would be nice.
Try to be clever. And they're shooting at me. And missed my jump.
Wow.
Yeah, there's death number 2, but I think that's the last of the deaths, and like I go ahead and skip forward to where I was, because that was kind of bullcrap.
It was bullcrap.
Hey, at least you died on your home planet.
I can be buried next to my house.
That would, like, really suck, though. You go on this big adventure through all these planets, lots of traps, lots of enemies, and you end up dying on your home planet when you return.
Right back where you started.
It's like, I should have known this. That guy was,
Jeez, look at that range.
yeah, he's, like, trying to snipe you.
Yeah, I think
I knew that was
heard.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I heard the bullets coming. I didn't see that. I'm trying. If you actually manage to kill that ship fast enough, it will actually prevent some of the enemies from spawning. So, but it's kind of hard to pull that off. But anyway, you're his first skull bolt of this planet, and once again, they're making us use another weapon that we don't really like, and it's completely useless. It's the taunter. But you'll see, like, there's a little frog right behind that barrier, and you can't really see it. You can kind of see it from here, but there's a button right there, and what you need to do is get that frog to press that button. Of course, it's getting a little weird right now with the angle. So I decided to get closer.
Come on, frog. There we go.
I reward you with F.
Good froggy.
And reward. Yeah, anyways, here's our purple bolt.
After you walk into the pipe a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow. You manipulated that frog, and then you killed him.
Oh, hey, it was trying to bite me. Right,
I guess that's life.
Make sure not to go going back, because there is a gap. The gap.
You always mind the gap. Doesn't anybody listen to the Colonel anymore?
Colonel.
From Metal Gear.
Oh. I was talking about that one, like, British voice lady that you hear on the underground.
Oh. Well, I know Colonel says mind the gap in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Mind the gap.
I haven't played Metal Gear. Well, I've played Metal Gear 4, but I haven't played that much.
You should play the other games. Because it's Metal Gear!
Stopped playing because I got to a segment that actually legitimately needed stealth, and I hate stealth. It was like the 3rd chapter, I think, like when you're going after the person who can fly.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Raging Raven?
Possibly. I want to say it was an owl, but I don't know why. But yeah, it was a flying person. I remember that because
You're still thinking about Metal Gear Solid 4, right?
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4.
Okay, yeah, then it's Raging Raven.
Yeah, like I went ahead and spoiled it to see like what the rest of the chapter would have been like, and like you're in this clock tower or something. You're in a tower. You're sniping the bastard.
How is that spoilers? I mean, I just said the name.
No, I mean, I already spoiled it for myself. Like,
Oh, okay.
like a long time ago. It was a miracle I even got that far in the game, though. To be honest, like the laughing octopus battle. That was actually a bit of a rough one for me, just because I've never played a Metal Gear Solid before.
It's a tough boss battle at first because you don't know what the hell is going on.
To be honest, I'm surprised I even remembered that.
It's your trivia knowledge kicking through.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Remember,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, Gaia Crusher 9 could possibly win Shadow Mario 41's Deluxe Trivia Challenge.
Yeah, things are really behind again is nice. Since I did kind of lose a few points, I pretty much lost the advantage that I had with that Fire Emblem round.
Well, I had to start at disadvantage because we started with Zelda.
I'm surprised myself with the amount of Zelda knowledge that I know. I always felt like I didn't really know that much.
I mean, I didn't do completely bad, but it was still bad. And then there was the Animal Crossing / Fire Emblem round.
What are you doing?
What's happening is that I was going off of a guide right there, and they said that there was a gold involving, like, in the middle of swinging that, and I don't realize until a little bit later, but... Yeah, I was being stupid.
You were just like swinging for 20 seconds while you were talking about the trivia. I was like, wait, what's going on?
You spin me right
round,
round.
round.
You have some time to talk here, though, because I think this puzzle takes me forever to solve. I don't know why.
But these puzzles are always time wasters.
No, but this one in particular, like the first one I had to kind of look...
No. For a minute, I thought you had it right there. I was like, oh wait, no, the bottom one.
Yeah, no, see, like... That's what frustrates me with this. I mean, I know the middle one. It's the position that it's at. It's perfect, but like it's hard to tell which lasers go where.
But yeah, I need to play more Zelda games.
Technically, I've only beaten like I want to say 3.
I mean, the few games I've played though are good, so I know it's a good series. I just haven't played too many games in the series.
Like, my knowledge kind of comes from either reading players' guides, which I like to do as a kid, streams, because that's where I learned a lot of Zelda too, and then just, like, my minor poking around and stuff.
I've always loved reading players' guides whenever I'm in, like, a store, especially a store that sells video games, like GameStop or EB Games, or sometimes I even read players' guides in Walmart.
Aren't GameStop and EB Games the same thing?
Oh wait, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, like they were separate, I think, at one point, but...
Very true. Very true.
No. Dang it, guy!
I'm trying all combinations at this point, and I think I just get lucky. Like, yeah, see, like, I get lucky right there. So, like, what happens to me a lot with those first batch of things is that I'll switch to the next level, I'll accidentally move it, and that's what happened there. But then accidentally, yeah.
Yeah, one quick thing. I think I got my habit of browsing players' guides from my habit of browsing magazines, which I do a lot.
Honestly, I haven't gotten the player's guide in years, though. Like, thanks to the internet, like, you can just go on GameFAQs or something. I mean, it's never as useful, but, like, you know, no money versus money.
I just browse. I don't think I've ever bought a player's guide.
Like, I think the latest generation I bought player's guides for were GameCube and PlayStation 2.
I have a
And DS.
I have a Twilight Princess player's guide that I got for Nintendo Power subscription. That's the latest I have.
I see.
I need to get farther in that game.
One technical player's guide for me was when I rented Earthbound a long time ago from Blockbuster Video, and they include the player's guide, so it's kind of like I rented the player's guide.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Earthbound was just a cool game in general, and I was actually one of the few people who was excited when NES was announced in the original Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, a lot of people were probably, like, myself included, were like, who the hell is Ness?
I actually didn't know who Captain Falcon was at first, either.
I knew who he was, because I am actually an F-Zero fan.
Yeah.
Always have.
I played, like, 2 F-Zero games at most, I think. And yeah, Random Grind Reel for some reason.
Follow me! Okay, no, that's Sonic Adventure.
I just played a lot of the original and F-Zero GX. I actually never played F-Zero 64. Just Just the original
That's one of the
NES.
few games. That's one of the two F-Zero games I have. The other one is the one that they released for the Game Boy.
Oh, Maximum Velocity?
I think.
There's another one on the Game Boy as well.
G Legend?
It was the first one that came out.
Okay,
And
yeah,
here's
it was,
Maximum Velocity.
Yeah, and here's where I realized that where the, that was supposed to be the last of the gold bulls, so I realized I obviously skipped it, and then, here's where I realized my mistake.
Oh.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to, this is me, basically looking through the thing, but, if you notice here, right before, you'll notice this tiny little thing over here, and there's a series of platforms that you can jump up to.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of easy to miss, honestly it is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And there's the last one. But anyway, this has been Ratchet and Clank, and this has been essentially the first part of Velden. The first 2/3, to be honest. And next episode, we'll be finishing up this planet once and for all.
Yay.
Woo.
So enthused, guys.
You know it.